Good afternoon. I'm Coach Rodney Wise, and today I'm going to teach you how to make grape ice cream at home. The ingredients we're going to need, I've got them all out here already. We're going to have 2 eggs, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, a cup of sugar. We're going to use 2, these are 12-ounce cans of evaporated milk, and 2, this looks like 14-ounce cans of sweetened condensed milk. And then we're going to turn it grape, and I've got a little secret that I'm going to tell you what make your ice cream really pop and really taste well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get us a large mixing bowl here. I've already got my whisk ready. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to pour 1 cup of sugar in here. Now for you students who are maybe studying math, this one is marked in ounces. It's marked in cups here on the cup, and I used a 1 cup because this is a 2-cup measuring cup. And it's also got the milliliters and liters on the back side of it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my tablespoon of vanilla extract. We're going to measure it up there. Just a table, maybe not hardly a whole tablespoon. Might be a little stout if you put too much. But the tablespoon is also marked also. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our 2 cans of evaporated milk. Remember, those are 12-ounce cans for a gallon. We are making a gallon. You can use your proportions to figure out if you only have a half a gallon, you would want to half the ingredients. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start getting that sugar mixed up. So it'll go ahead and start dissolving, so it'll be all throughout our mixture. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 2 eggs. Make sure you don't let any of the shell get in there. The shell probably won't taste very well with your ice cream. Might be a little crunchy instead of a little creamy. Alright. Now, we won't go ahead and mix this up real good right now before we get it too full. So we're going to go ahead and whip these eggs up with a whisk. We're going to whisk them in real good. And this evaporated milk before we get too far into the process and splatter it everywhere. Next, we're going to add our 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. I'm not a name brand guy, I'm a penny watching guy, so it's all the same, sweetened condensed milk. Now this sweetened condensed milk is real thick. So you're going to have to go ahead and whisk it up. Get it worked in and dissolved. Along with your eggs, you don't want any eggs in there. And as you start whisking this in, you can feel it starting to thicken up. That's from the milk and the sugar turning into a cream as you whisk it. Now, I'm going to tell you my secret ingredient. It's a pinch of salt, as you can see right here. I promise you, you will not taste it. Sometimes people tell me I get too much, but I've asked them if they taste it. They never can taste it. I've never had anybody tell me they can taste it. That salt wakes up the flavor. So now we have all of our ingredients mixed up. Now if we were to stop right here and want to make vanilla, all we'd have to do is pour this into the can and fill it up to the fill line of the can inside the freezer to the fill mark, and we would have vanilla ice cream. But today we're making grape. So now we've got the mixture made. And you want to know how it turns grape. So now that we've got our mixture made, we're going to go ahead and well, before I pour it in, I'll add a couple of the grapes. We're going to take our Grape. And we're going to pour it into our mixture. You can see it starting to turn purple. And I'll go ahead and pour another one in there. We'll darken it up a little more. Now, before I pour the others in, I'm going to go ahead and pour this over into the can. Now, all we have to do is fill our can up to the fill line with Grape instead of milk, because we're making grape today. And it takes me 4 12-ounce bottles of Grape to fill the 1 gallon up. So 48 ounces of Grape. And this foams up. It will go down below the fill line once the foam from the soda goes away. Now, we're going to put the lid on. Once we get the lid on, we're going to go ahead and put about 1/3 of the bucket deep in ice. And that's about 1/3 of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and take my ice cream salt. Get it any grocery store. A lot of drug stores have it. Not Epsom salt. Now we want ice cream salt. Very liberal with your salt. The salt causes the ice to melt. For you science nuts, the salt causes the ice to melt, which gives off the cold, and as it rubs against the can absorbs the cold temperature, which is what freezes your ice cream. And you want to go ahead and fill it on up about 3/4 of the way. Go ahead and attach your motor. Maybe you won't have as much trouble as I have. Because I'm having a lot of problems. That I do not understand. There we go. Lock the lid on. I'm going to put some more ice on top. Alright, we'll wipe all this off, clean it up. Oh, wow, that's not going to stay on there. Now we're going to plug it up. It's going to take it 30 to 45 minutes according to your freezer, and once it gets finished, it should turn out to some good hard grape ice cream, and I'll show you the results in just a little bit. Hello everybody, I'm back. It's been about 35 minutes. I'm gonna reach down and pull my bucket of grape ice cream up. That way I make sure I don't let the salt water that's down in the bucket contaminate the ice cream when I pull it up that high. Most buckets have a hole like this one here that the water drains out of, so it doesn't come up into the can itself. So now we're going to ease the lid off here. It's froze hard. And there we have grape ice cream. We got a big spoon, a big bowl, a big dip. That's the way to enjoy summer. Thanks. Come back.